My name is Ronan Callahan, and I'm about to tell you how my second wife tried to destroy me, but I destroyed her life instead. I'm 52, a financial consultant, and after my first wife died, I thought I'd found love again. I was wrong. I found a predator named Vanessa. Dad, I don't trust her, my daughter Sarah said the week before my wedding. Something's off. What do you mean off? I asked. She's too interested in your money. Every conversation comes back to what you own, where you vacation, what you drive. Sarah, she's just trying to understand my life. No, Dad, she's taking inventory. Have you noticed she never asks about your feelings, your work, your hobbies? It's always about things. You're being paranoid. Am I? Ask yourself honestly, when's the last time she asked how you're doing? I didn't listen. Biggest mistake of my life. Vanessa was 38, beautiful, and charming. We married after 10 months of dating. The mask stayed on for maybe 6 months. Ronan, I need $15,000, she announced one Tuesday evening. For what? I asked. Does it matter? We're married. What's yours is mine. We have a budget, Vanessa. What do you need it for? A shopping trip to New York with my friends. $15,000 for shopping? She slammed her wine glass on the counter. You're worth $8 million and you're questioning $15,000? It's not about the amount. It's about communication and what? You controlling everything? I'm not your first wife, Ronan. I won't just smile and accept whatever scraps you give me. My jaw tightened. Don't talk about Helen that way. Why? She's dead. Get over it. That's when I should have known. But I tried harder. Went to counseling, bought her gifts, tried to make her happy. Nothing worked. The night everything exploded started over her spending. Again. I came home to find shopping bags everywhere, designer labels covering every surface. Vanessa, we need to talk, I said. About what? You spent $23,000 today. Our monthly budget is $10,000. She laughed. Your monthly budget, I never agreed to that. We discussed this in counseling. You said you understood. I lied. She poured herself wine. You're boring, Ronan, painfully boring. Your rules, your budgets, your schedules. Do you know why I married you? My stomach dropped. Why? Your bank account. That's literally the only interesting thing about you. You married me for money? Obviously, look at you. You're 52, balding, and you collect stamps. Did you really think I was attracted to your sparkling personality? I want a divorce. Her laugh was cruel. Perfect. I get half of everything in California. 8 million divided by 2 is 4 million. Thanks for the payout. We have a prenup. Her face went white. What? My lawyer insisted. You get nothing if we divorce within 5 years due to misconduct. You're lying. Read it yourself. It's in the safe. Vanessa grabbed her wine glass and threw it at the wall. It shattered, glass spraying everywhere. She picked up a large shard, her eyes wild. You sneaky piece of... She lunged. I tried to dodge, but the glass sliced across my left cheek. Pain exploded through my face. Blood poured down, dripping onto my shirt. And Vanessa laughed. She stood there, glass still in her hand, laughing at me. Look at that, she said between giggles. Now you've got character, a scar to match your boring personality. I pressed my hand to my face, feeling hot blood. You're insane. Maybe, but you won't divorce me. You're too proud to admit you made a mistake twice. Watch me. Good luck explaining your trophy wife cutting your face. Everyone will know what a pathetic loser you are. She dropped the shard and walked upstairs, leaving me bleeding in our living room. She was about to learn exactly how wrong she was. I drove to the ER, blood soaking through towels. The doctor who treated me was named Dr. Chen, and she immediately recognized what happened. Mr. Callahan, this wound required 16 stitches, she said. How did this happen? My wife threw a wine glass and cut me with a shard. Deliberately? Yes, then she laughed about it. Dr. Chen's expression hardened. I'm documenting this as domestic violence. You need photos, a detailed report, and I'm recommending you file a police report. I will. Can you provide everything in writing? Absolutely. I'll include measurements of the wound, depth, photographs from multiple angles. This is serious. Thank you. Do you feel safe going home? I'm not going home. I'm going to a hotel, then my lawyer. Smart decision. Here's a referral for a plastic surgeon if you want to minimize scarring later. From the parking lot, I called Sarah. She answered on the first ring. Dad, it's midnight. What's wrong? Vanessa attacked me, cut my face with broken glass. I'm at the hospital. Oh my God, stay there. I'm coming now. Call Marcus Reed for me. Tell him I need to see him first thing tomorrow. I'm calling him right now. Dad, are you okay? 16 stitches, I'll survive. I'm so sorry, I knew something was wrong with her. Marcus was my divorce attorney, the same one who drafted my prenup. When Sarah called him, he immediately scheduled an emergency meeting. Sarah arrived 30 minutes later, her face pale. Dad, your face. 16 stitches. Could have been worse. I'm going to kill her. No, we're going to destroy her legally. That's what hurts people like Vanessa most. What's the plan? Cut her off from everything, tonight. We went to a hotel. At 1 a.m. I started making calls. Every credit card with Vanessa's name canceled. Her monthly $5,000 allowance terminated. Her access to my bank accounts revoked. The BMW lease in her name canceled, car reported as unauthorized use. Sarah watched me work. She's going to lose her mind. Good. Let her feel what it's like to have nothing. What about the house? I own it outright. I'm filing for an emergency restraining order tomorrow. She'll be arrested and removed. Can they do that? With documented assault? Absolutely. Marcus called at 7 the next morning. Sarah filled me in. Meet me at my office at 9. We're filing everything today. Divorce, restraining order, police report. Can we get her out of my house? With that injury and her admission, absolutely. The police will remove her when they arrest her. How long will this take? Emergency orders move fast. She could be in custody by this afternoon. At Marcus's office, we strategized. His paralegal, Jennifer, took detailed notes. The prenup is ironclad, Marcus said. Physical violence voids any claims. She gets nothing. What about her arguing duress or coercion? I asked. She signed it 10 months before the wedding after independent legal review. It'll hold. How fast can we move? Fast. Jennifer, filed the emergency restraining order first, then divorce papers, then we go to the police. Jennifer nodded. I'll have the restraining order filed within the hour. The police report took an hour. The officer, Detective Martinez, looked disgusted by the photos. And she laughed after cutting you? He asked. Yes, said I finally had character. That's sadistic. We'll issue a warrant for aggravated assault. With your documentation, this is an easy case. What happens next? We arrest her, she's booked, then bail hearing. With assault charges, bail won't be cheap. The restraining order was granted by noon. Police went to my house at 2 p.m. to arrest Vanessa. I watched via security camera from Marcus's office. Vanessa Callahan? The officer said. Yes? What's happening? You're under arrest for aggravated domestic assault. What? This is ridiculous. Ronan, I know you're watching this. They cuffed her while she screamed. She fought them, making it worse. You can't do this. I'm his wife. Not for long, Marcus muttered beside me. Vanessa's attorney, a guy named Blake Morrison, called Marcus 2 days later. She'd made bail. Her father paid it. Your client has financially abused mine, Blake said on speakerphone. She has no access to money, cards, anything. Your client physically assaulted mine, Marcus replied. She's lucky that's all she lost. This is financial coercion. This is consequences. She violated the prenup by committing assault. She gets 0. We'll contest the prenup. With what legal funds? Every dollar she had came from Ronan. Her father will pay. Good luck with that. Blake's voice grew frustrated. You've left her destitute. She can't even buy groceries. She should have thought about that before committing assault, Marcus said. My client owes her nothing. I learned later that Vanessa's father, Robert, was furious with her. Sarah found out through a mutual friend. Apparently, Robert thinks she's a gold digger, Sarah told me. He's paying for Blake's initial retainer, but nothing more. So she's running out of legal resources? Rapidly. Robert told her she made her bed and can lie in it. Good. Vanessa tried approaching me outside court during her arraignment. Sarah blocked her path. Get away from my father, Sarah said. I need to talk to him. This is all a misunderstanding. A bailiff stepped forward. Ma'am, there's a restraining order. Step back. Vanessa looked at me, tears streaming. Ronan, please. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. I was drunk and scared about the prenup, and You laughed, I said coldly. While I bled, you laughed. I was in shock. I didn't know what I was doing. You knew exactly what you were doing. You married me for money. You admitted it. I was angry. People say things they don't mean when they're angry. Blake grabbed her arm. Vanessa, stop talking. You're violating the restraining order. Marcus stepped between us. Mrs. Callahan, leave now or I'll have you arrested again. He's destroying my life. You destroyed your own life when you assaulted him, Blake said, pulling her away. The criminal trial came first. The prosecutor, Amanda Rodriguez, had an open and shut case. Dr. Chen will testify about the severity of the injury, Amanda told me before trial. We have photos, medical records, your testimony, and Vanessa's own statements to police. What did she tell police? That you provoked her by mentioning the prenup. She admitted throwing the glass and cutting you, but claims it was self-defense. Self-defense? I was across the room. I know. Her story doesn't hold water. We offered a plea, 18 months in county jail, anger management, 3 years probation. Did she take it? Blake's trying to negotiate down to probation only. I refused. This was a serious assault. The trial lasted 3 days. Dr. Chen's testimony was damning. The wound required 16 stitches and will leave a permanent scar, she said. This wasn't a minor injury. Mr. Callahan lost significant blood. Did he indicate how it happened? Amanda asked. He said his wife deliberately cut him with glass after an argument. His exact words were, "She laughed while I was bleeding." Did you believe him? The wound pattern was consistent with an intentional slashing motion. This wasn't accidental. Vanessa's defense was that I'd emotionally abused her with financial control and she'd snapped. The jury didn't buy it. How do you find? The judge asked. Guilty of aggravated assault, Your Honor. Vanessa sobbed loudly. Blake tried to comfort her, but she pushed him away. This isn't fair, she shouted. He provoked me. The judge banged his gavel. Order in the court. Sentencing came a week later. Mrs. Callahan, you committed a violent assault and showed callous disregard for your husband's welfare, Judge Patterson said. 18 months in county jail, 3 years probation upon release, mandatory anger management. Your Honor, please, Vanessa cried. I made a mistake. I'm so sorry. You're sorry you got caught. Sentence stands. The divorce trial was almost anticlimactic. With Vanessa's criminal conviction, the prenup held up perfectly. Blake tried one last argument. Your Honor, the prenup was signed under duress. 10 months before the wedding after independent legal counsel, Judge Morrison said. Denied. The prenup stands. Mrs. Callahan receives nothing. Nothing, Vanessa shouted from her seat. I was married to him for 18 months. And you assaulted him. You violated the morality clause. You get nothing. This isn't fair. I gave up my apartment, my job. You gave up nothing, Judge Morrison interrupted. You lived off Mr. Callahan's money from day one. You contributed nothing to the marriage except violence. But I have nothing. How am I supposed to survive? That's not this court's concern. The prenup is valid, divorce granted. The divorce was finalized 3 months after the attack. Vanessa got nothing. No money, no property, no alimony, zero. Marcus handed me the final papers in his office. It's done. You're divorced. She can never contact you. What happens when she gets out of jail? That's not your problem anymore. She'll serve her time, be on probation, and have to rebuild her life from scratch with a criminal record. Exactly. She'll find it very difficult to find employment or housing. That's the consequence of assault. Sarah hugged me. How do you feel? Free. Finally free. You did the right thing, Dad. You protected yourself. I should have listened to you from the beginning. Don't do that. She fooled you. She was good at it. I learned later that Vanessa's life fell apart completely. Her father disowned her. Her friends abandoned her. She had a criminal record. No money, no prospects. She tried to reach out once through a friend, asking if I'd help her get back on her feet. I told the friend the same thing I told everyone. She made her choices. She faces her consequences. The friend pushed back. She's struggling, Ronan. Don't you have any compassion? Did she have compassion when she cut my face and laughed? No, I owe her nothing. The scar on my face healed into a thin line. Dr. Chen did excellent work. It's visible, but not disfiguring. Sometimes I look at it in the mirror and remember what it represents. The moment I stopped being a victim and started fighting back. Some people told me I was too harsh, that cutting her off completely was cruel. But those people didn't bleed on their own floor while their wife laughed. They didn't have to get 16 stitches because someone they trusted attacked them. I didn't seek revenge. I sought justice. I documented everything, worked with professionals, used legal channels, and protected myself. That's not revenge. That's self-preservation. Vanessa thought she could hurt me and laugh about it. Instead, she lost everything. Her freedom, her money, her future, and I gained something invaluable, my peace of mind and my self-respect. I refused to be a victim. I refused to let someone abuse me and walk away unscathed. I fought back the right way, and I won completely. Have you ever been with someone who felt entitled to hurt you and take everything you had? What would you have done in my situation? Like and subscribe for more stories about people who refused to be victims and fought back the right way.